Hi guys, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday again with me, Kathy Stevens. I'm going to start off a little bit with a chat of what we're going to focus on today, and hopefully that'll give some of the people that might get here a little late some more time to enter the 60 Up members room for this live workout. So if you were able to take a few of my last workouts, the last few Wednesdays, you'll know that my focus was a lot on muscle and why muscle tissue matters. And we talked a lot about the strength aspect of muscle and the function aspect for daily activities to be strong enough to do those things you want to do. Well, today we're going to shift that focus just slightly to what I call speed, agility, and reaction time. These are still components that are related to muscle or your muscle capacity and its connection to your brain. We know that strength is basically your ability to move with force, to be able to lift things, to push things, to pull things, to handle resistance. We know that speed is your ability to go fast in one direction. We all want to be able to catch the bus or whatever it is, the plane you're late for. Speed. We know that agility is your ability to move quickly and react quickly, to accelerate, to decelerate, to move around items that might be in the way. And part of that is, like I say, the reaction, the being able to react to something that might be a little unexpected. Now, why are these components so important? Well, we know that they're important because as we age, we do lose not only muscle strength, hi Pat, but we also lose that ability to react quickly, to move fastly and efficiently, and to also move powerfully. And I didn't talk a lot about power yet. Power is the combination of strength and speed. So those are those moves where you kind of explode through the move, a jump, a hop, anything where you have to kind of move your mass fast and with a little bit more what we call power. So these are some of the elements of your muscles or the capacities of your muscles that we lose first, even before strength, because they are more demanding. And unfortunately, they are our first line of defense to preventing falls and also adapting to a fall. Why? Because what is a fall? A fall is unexpected and you have to be able to react. We don't think, oh, I'm gonna fall now. We trip, we stumble, we have to catch ourselves. That really does involve a lot of speed and agility and the power to be able to catch your body weight and push it back into proper alignment. So these are things that we need to focus on. And the sad news, like I say, is they're the first to go. But the glad news is that we can work on it. We can recruit those capabilities by focusing on them in our training. So you might be asking, well, what do you mean by focusing them? Well, interestingly enough, most of the same drills that athletes do, because what do athletes need? They need quickness, they need speed, they need power, they need agility, are the same kind of moves, but with a different focus, a different modification that we need to think about for a different end game. The end game may not be to win or to score or to get an Olympic medal. The end game is to live a healthy life and to prevent falls. And so because of that, I want to focus today a lot on those elements that can hopefully create that safer environment for us and a winning end game. You know, we can't stop the aging process, but we can choose how we age. And that's what our purpose here at 60 Up is to up the scale on a healthier, safer, longer life. And so with that said, let me talk about some of the things we're going to focus on that have to do with what we've just discussed, which is agility, speed, and power. Well, we need to always be concentrating on our core strength and our stability, because again, that's key to being able to right your body if there's a need to, for whatever skill you're doing or whatever unexpected movement pattern happens. We also need to work a lot on mobility or good ankle and hip range of motion so that we can get into those positions and out of them. And then we need to work on fast feet movements, so speed, and also reacting, being able to react. That's that connection between the brain and the muscles, the nerves that create those pathways for us to make that movement happen quickly. And that happens in a more reactive way. So today we're going to do some drills that might challenge you and make you have to concentrate and try to move fast without too much over cueing on my part, because again, we don't cue a fall. We just have to react to it. So that's my goal for today. I'd like to check and see who's with me today, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I see that Chad and Pat are here. I hope a few more people join us before we get started, but I want to welcome all of those of you that do join us. Let me discuss what we will need for today's workout. As always, we will need hydration. This is a little bit more advanced in the fact that I will invite you to do some of these more speed and power-oriented movements. I'll always give you modifications. So have a lot of fluid nearby. You might need a towel in case you sweat. And then I am going to have my chair, it's off to the side right now, but I'm going to have it off to the side, and then I'm going to use the chair later in the class because you didn't even see me do that. I walked out of the picture frame, but my chair is sitting to the side. You can see the leg. We'll be using that during the stretching because at the end of this, I'm hoping that we build up some pretty good fatigue in those leg muscles. Hi, Mona. And that we're able to, Bob, awesome. Good to see you here. You're not late. I've just been blabbling, and we've talked a lot about our goal today, which is speed, agility, and power. If you missed my little opening, it will be recorded. And I think it's important information because these are some of the capabilities that we lose first: to react fast and to be able to control our body, inertia, and to be able to powerfully bring ourselves back into good posture if, God forbid, we have a fall or we're in the middle of a fall. So we're going to work on all those skills today in our workout. What I do want to say is if anything is bothering you, if I do a movement and I say, okay, I'm going to add the power, and power typically means a hop or a jump, and if that doesn't feel great, it's just a heel lift and a drop. You don't have to leave the ground. So please monitor yourself. We all come to these workouts with our own history of joint stress or past injury. Stay within your lane and stay comfortable with where you're at with your workout. All right, with that said, let's get started. I'm going to put a little background music on and then we'll go. So glad to see you guys here, and I will be checking in with you as we do our water breaks. So when we do a water break, feel free, hi Mona, to let me know if you're not hearing me or some other problem is going on. All right, let's get started. Thank you for being here today. All right. Nice warm up as always. Always important to me that you guys feel good and comfortable going into the workout, and then very relaxed and refreshed coming out of the workout. So let's just start with a nice tall posture, feet about shoulder width apart, head high, centered over the shoulders, chest and sternum up, abdominals held slightly in. All right, let's roll the shoulders back and around. And if you need to keep your hands on the poles because that makes you feel a little more secure, please feel free to do so. Let's go. Up and around, up and around. Take a deep breath. 4 more. 3. Last 2. 1 more. Now head rolls. Here we go. Down and around. Back and forth. Just to the front. Keep going. Nice. Couple more. Last time. All right, head and shoulders up. Now back roll. Flat back. Roll through. So we're just loosening and limbering the body. From the side, it looks like this. I do it all the time. I really like this warm-up move for the back. Keep going. Flat back. Roll through. Couple more. Last time. From here, stand nice and tall and just bend the knees. And if you're comfortable, let the arms flow back in front. If not, again, always feel free to keep one hand or both hands on the poles. It's all about your comfort level. Sit back into that chair. You can do one arm about 2 or 3 times and then switch to the other arm if that's more comfortable. Sit back, imagine there's a chair behind you. Inhale and exhale, warming up those hips. Remember what I said, we've got to get those hips and knees ready. Good. Again. Inhale and exhale. Feel a nice blood flow going all the way up to your fingertips and back to your heels. 2 more. Last one. Now hold here, stand tall, rise up and down. Heels up. Feel the arch of your foot stretching. Lift up and down. Lift. Now as you're doing this, keep those shoulder blades pulled back and down. Good upper body posture. Chin parallel to the floor. Again, up, down. 4 more. And 3, 2. Now step wide, step out, 2, and lunge side to side. Knees slightly out in the direction of the toes. If you're comfortable, let your body shift also, right and left. That's it. 4 more. And 3, 2, 1. Now hold center. Bow forward from the hips and just stretch those hamstrings. Now hold it here. Try to keep the knees as straight as you can. And then start to lift one foot then the other so the toe peels up with the ball of the foot. Rock side to side. I know you can't quite see mine. Let me show you real quick what I'm doing. And just, oh, now you still can't see it. Letting that foot come up and down like this from that wide stretching stance. So hold here and just lift those toes up. There you go. Oh, this is a great stretch. All the way down the back of the leg and through the calf. Nice. Keep going. I know those of you with some ankle mobility issues are going to find this difficult, but just keep trying. All right, now let's walk the feet and toes and heels into the center. Stand up tall, circle those hips around. Little hula skirt. Other direction. Loosening up the lower back, the hips. All right, now walk in close to your platform, and from here just tap up and down, right and left foot. Hit that red line. Chest up. Good. Keep going. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Warming up to the board. Now heel tap. I always kind of like to start my ankle work on the board with the toe and heel taps so that you can get ready for later when we're going to be up on the board. Here we go. Heel. 2 more. Now let's do toes for 2 and heels for 2. Again, toes for 2, heels for 2. Toes for 2, heels for 2. Same thing, but on the diagonal. So toes out towards 3 and 3, standing tall. Notice, then the heels, 3 and 3. Let's do that again with the toes and with the heels, 2 of each. We'll do one more set. 2 toes on the wide, 2 heels on the wide. Good, now bring it on the floor. Now, from here, I want you to walk on your toes. Heels up high. Like I say, agility and speed have to have good ankle mobility, good technique. All right, walk on the heels. This is harder. You have to kind of lean in on this and let your hips sit back. Try to keep those toes up. Hit those heels. Let's go back up to the toes. Pull your hips under. Lift your chin up. Back on the heels. Do as best as you can. Up to the toes. Back to the heels. Up to the toes. Back to the heels. A little agility here. Let's go. Up to the toes. Back to the heels. To the toes. And the heels. And the toes. And the heels. And the toes. Last. Heels. All right. Tap out and in. Tap out and in. On the ground. Really nice. Tap and pull. Just warming up those outer hip and thigh muscles as well. Touch, center, touch. Every once in a while, go back and think about that nice lifted sternum position, chin parallel, head over shoulders, abdominals engaged. All right, feet together. Tap the pole. Oh, that's a little coordination pattern there. Good. You gotta stay strong on that standing leg. You got to stay tall, head lifted, light grip. Wiggle your fingers every once in a while. Tap, drop, tap, drop. You got it. 2 more. And we're going to combine those. Out first, 2, out. Now cross it. Cross. That's a nice little obstacle course. 2 wide. 2 cross. Good. Let's do it again. Wide and wide and cross. 1 more set. Here we go. Out, out, and cross. Wonderful. Okay, ease it out a little bit. So we're going to add a little quick step. We're going to step on and shuffle off. Watch me once. Step and shuffle. Step and shuffle. Step and just shuffle your feet down low. Step and shuffle your feet low. Doesn't matter how many steps you get in, the more the better. Quick feet. Quick feet. Step and quick feet. Step and quick feet. Good. Now notice how when I step, I kind of lunge in a little bit and I make sure that I lower my center of gravity by bending that knee and sinking into it. So I'm almost a little closer to the ground, let's say, although I'm on the board. Now let's do it on the diagonal. Be aware the board is going to shift more. And as you come around, you've got to turn with those little steps. And shuffle. Catch your weight. And shuffle. Lean in. Don't be afraid to lean as long as it's a long torso and not a rounded spine. That would not be good right there. Head down, rest of the body follows. Lean and shuffle, turn. Up. And shuffle, turn. Up. And shuffle, turn. 2 more. And shuffle, turn. 1 more. All right. High knee. Up, down, up, down. Gotta have that hip mobility. Again, up. Now, as you're doing the high knee, for those of you that want to make this a little more difficult, as long as your stability is okay and you feel comfortable with it, you can have the arms come in and out as you lift that knee. But remember, that's really optional. And you could also just do 1 arm at a time instead of both. Those are just ways to challenge yourself if you're ready for that. Lift, hike that hip, hike that hip. Don't let your chin or chest drop. Don't let your rib cage come forward. Lift the thigh to the chest. Don't drop the chest to the thigh. Up. Now we're gonna add a heel press out. Up, heel press out, up and down. So what I'm doing is I'm tapping my heel to the board, up. So it's almost like I'm going over a hurdle. Over the hurdle, back it up. Up Now on this one, I probably would suggest that you keep your hands on your poles. Up, tap, up. Couple more. This is not an easy move at all. Last one. All right, now turn side, hold on to the back pole. All right, so from here, we're gonna walk a line. Here we go. One toe over the other, toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel, and then shuffle, turn around. Are you ready? Try to balance. Toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel, shuffle around. Keep going. I want to watch this. I want you to see it from the front side, okay? Here we go. Heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, shuffle and turn. Heel to toe, try to balance like you're on a tightrope, and shuffle. That's a lot of agility there, guys. Again, hold your pole handle and shuffle. Two more. 1, 2, 3, turn it around. Last one. 1, 2, 3, shuffle around. Okay, so now you're on this end of the board. All right, standing on the end of your board. I'm gonna move my board over so you can see me more. I want you to ground it out. We're gonna do something called the timber. You wanna lean and catch, push back. Lean and catch, push back. So hold your handle, lean with the full body as far as you can until you feel the need to come forward. Try to keep a nice diagonal in that lean. Again, I'm going to show you from the side position. Lean, catch your weight. Come back. Lean, catch your weight. Try to move like one block on a diagonal. Don't let this happen, okay? That's why you've got your stick to hold on to, or your pole. Catch your weight. Power, pushing back, push it back. Now keep your mind's focus on the push back, lean, push back, fall, catch and push back. One more, fall, catch. I know that sounds and feels scary at first, doesn't it? To even say fall. All right, ease it out here, guys. Take a breath. Whew, good job. Let's come on up to the board now. Come on up on top. And let's just rock a little side to side. Get yourself on 2 and 2, or let's go 1 and 1. 1 and 1. So the next drill, let me move my board over a little bit. Oh. Okay, you've seen athletes have like markers or dots on the floor, and then they have to like run between them, maybe red dot, green dot, yellow dot for agility. So we're gonna play that same game on the board, but your dots are basically the numbers. So take a look at your numbers. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. All right, those are our 3 dots. Imagine a dot behind each number. You're right now on 1 and 1. So I'm gonna call out and move my feet from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 or back or forth, starting with the right side. And then I want you to follow me and just try to get it by listening and reacting as fast as you can. I'll start real slow and we'll pick up the pace. Are you ready? So remember, we're going to start right first. Let me show you. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Let's do that again. 2, 2, 3, just lift your foot a little, 3, right foot 2, left foot 2, right foot 1, left foot 1. All right, right foot 3, left foot 2, right foot 2, left foot 3, right foot 1, left foot 2, right foot 2, left foot 2, and rock it out. How'd you do? Was that a little hard? I know it's a lot. That's what you want, is that react to my words and try to catch up. All right, bring it back to 1 and 1, and we're going to try the same drill, leading with the left foot. Well, you don't always want to lead with the same side. All right, so here we go the easy way, easy. You can predict it. Here we go. 2, 2, 3, 3, left 2, right 2, left 1, right 1. Left 3, right 2, left 2, right 2, left 1, right 1, left 2, right 1, left 3, right 1, left 2, right 2, and rock it out. How'd you do? All right, good job. Let's do a little power move here, and then we'll come down for some water. Stabilize in the center. Okay, here's the power move. I want you to think about squatting slow, 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 as low as you can go, and then quick up. Again, balance, squat slow, slow, slow. When you get to the bottom, quick up. And you might even have a little hop there or jump. Let's try that again. Squat back, keep your torso long and strong, leaning forward like you're coming out of a cannon. And then quick up. Squat slow. Wiggle your fingers as you're squatting. Quick up. Little hop if you're comfortable with that, or heel drop. Here we go. Squat slow. Bend those knees, get those hips back behind you. And then quick up. Again, 2 more. Real slow. So slow down, load, 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 explode. 1 more. Load, load, load. Explode. All right, rock it out. Good job. Excellent. Let's come on down, step over, or lean to the side to ground your board out, step back. Come around and get some water. That was awesome. Let me check in and make sure. Yay, Betsy, I'm glad you found me. Dan, Watchdog, is here. I love it. All right, Dan, and I'll tell you who should be doing this workout with you is Dan, because he knows these drills backward and forward and has implemented them with the athletes, so nobody would be quite as good as Dan at this. Okay, so here we go. Time to come on back. We're gonna do another power move, guys. Now I'm gonna show it to you slow without power, and then I'm gonna let you add power if you want to, okay? So I want you to put 1 foot barely touching the board, barely touching, balancing on that left leg, and then put it down quickly and put the other one up, barely touching or not touching at all. Again, from here, put it down and quickly put the other one up. Got that? We're gonna do it again. Put it down and quickly put the other one up. Quickness. Put it down, quickly put the other one up. Now we're gonna keep doing this, but what I want you to do is start to make it so that there's a hop switch versus a put it down and put it up. So see if you can hop to switch. I know this is not easy, so if it doesn't feel good, only do the easier version. You want to catch your weight as you switch feet. Power, quickness, core strength, it's all going on here. And you have your handles to hold on to, so that makes it a little less aggressive. Good, chin and chest up. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 1 more. Beautiful, all right. That's not easy, I know it. So now let's do a quick feet, quick feet. All right, so your quick may not be my quick. Your quick may be more like this, and that's okay. But here's what I want. Get low like you're riding a bike. So lower your center of gravity without rounding, and then let's go right, or left, sorry, and then let's go back to the right. Now you can hold your poles, but keep that sternum up. It's your quick feet, they're down low. Come on, quick feet. Lateral is hard, I know. Let's go, and if it's a little slower, that's okay too. Now come all the way over to the right. Make sure you're not gonna hit the end of your board, and do some quick feet forward and back. Here we go, forward and back. Forward, see how I'm gonna move my board so you can see what I'm doing. I'm holding my pole, and I'm still in that kind of leaning forward, grounded position. All right, 1 more time, and then let's go quick feet side to the other side, and let's do the same forward and back on this side. Here we go. Forward and back. You might be getting a little huffy puffy, so slow it down if you're getting too breathless. or take a break. That's another good reason to have a chair nearby. All right, chin up, chest up, forward little steps, backward little steps. Quick feet, quick feet. Try to stay on the balls of your feet if you can. All right, come back. Now we're gonna combine it. Are you ready? Go over, come up, go back. Try to stay on the balls of your feet. Keep your hips back. Lean in. I know this is exhausting, so stop when you need to. Nobody said speed training and agility training was gonna be easy today. Let's do one more each side. Here we go. Whoo. Forward, back, and come to the center. Oh, all right. Whew. Let's rock side to side on the floor. Just sway, sway. Why? Because when your heart rate gets up like that, sometimes you need to sit down, but sometimes you just need to do a light movement pattern to help those muscles slow that blood flow down. Good job. All right. Quick feet. That was one of the harder ones, wasn't it? All right, now, next one I call the 60-up burpee. All right, you ready to watch it? Slow first time through, and every time through if you need it to stay slow. I know, I'll bet you're breathing heavy on that, so bend those knees. Okay, here we go. Right foot first. We're gonna step back slightly. Back, back, up, up, and lift 2 times. Other leg. Left, left, front, front, and 2 lifts. Good, again, right. Back, back, up, up, heel lift, heel lift. Back, back. I'm alternating sides, doesn't matter. Lift. We'll do one more like that, then I'll show you how to make it a little bit more powerful and explosive if you feel up to it. Back, back, up, up, and lift. Pull your shoulder blades down as you lift. All right, watch. Back, back, jump, lift, 2. Other leg. Back, back, jump, lift, 2. Back, back, bend the knees, jump. Remember how we did that slow squat to the explosive lift? That's basically what this is. It's a slow squat back, wide, wide, explode, and then balance. Again, wide, wide. And if you don't like this, remember just to step it back up. I'll do that this time. Up, up, wide, wide, jump or step. Up, let's do 2 more. Here we go. Wide, wide, jump or step. 2 heel lifts. Wide, wide, jump or step. 2 heel lifts. Excellent. Okay, step on board. Good work, everybody. Rock it out again, 1 and 1. All right. Now, we're going to play what I like to call 60 up C, 60 up do. Okay? So I'm going to change the pattern a little bit, and I'm not going to cue you. I want you to see it and react to it. Remember, the unexpected is what we need to train our brain for. So just after this, I'm going to zip my lip, and then I want you to try as best you can to move with me, whatever it is I do. Try to mirror image me. All right, here I go. Get that? All right, good job, everybody. Step down, first bottom out, get some more water. How'd you do? I hope you were able to keep up with me. I know that reactive stuff is tough. I tried to keep it a little bit easy to follow, but maybe I'll challenge you more next time. Okay, we're getting there. We're down to the last 10 minutes of speed and agility. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to do a really nice stretch because you're gonna deserve it today. All right, so for this next series, I wanna start off in that top but facing side. So bottom out over here on your right side and hold your left pole. Now remember the line walk we did on the floor? We're gonna do the same thing on the board, but we're gonna step down and then do a quick step turn. I know Dan's done this before, hopefully you've tried it. Start with good posture, head over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Now walk the line. 1 foot, 2, step down and run, 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 run. Here we go. Walk the line. 1 foot. You might have to kind of take your time grabbing that handle. You should get about 3 steps in. Depends how big your feet are, I guess. Heel to toe. Be ready for that little shift on the board, which makes this a step harder than that tightrope walk on the ground. Step, 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 step. Now you can also make these tightrope walks a little harder by turning your head as you step to one side and then the other. But for today, I'm not gonna ask that because this is a lot of new agility focused work and I don't want you to overdo it, okay? But think about that on your own if you do any walking the line exercises. Quick turn, again, heel, toe, heel to toe. A couple more. One more time, and then we're gonna stay over here on our left side of the board. And I want you to put your back leg, the one that's by the red line, I want you to take that one and stand on it. And I want you to put the other foot behind you in a lunge position. You're tilted forward. Now I want you to take that arm that you're not holding the pole with behind you. And I want you to lean in with a bent front knee. Look like a racer. Look like a racer. Are you ready to race? Let's pump the free arm and leg. Here we go. Front, back, front, back, front, back. Imagine come on, hit that race line. Quick hip, quick hip. Do not let the core move. Quick hip, arm and leg. Pump, 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 pump. Breathe. Just tap it back. Punch it forward. Stay strong in your core, mobile in your hip. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay tall. Woo! I don't know about you. My heart rate got up there. Let's add some rotation now. So give me a goalpost arm out to the side and go cross, cross, knee. Cross, cross, knee. Cross out, knee. Cross out, knee. I'll show you from the front, okay? So it's cross out, knee lift. Cross out, knee lift. Without bending my spine, keeping it tall, knee lift. So just adding a little body rotation. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Stay tall. Catch your breath. Now step towards the edge so you're completely grounded but not off your board. We're gonna try the timber, here she goes, from this position. So tighten your glutes, lean, timber, and catch it on the floor. Come back up. Stand tall, lean, timber, catch it on the floor. Focus on bending that knee as you catch it and getting lower so that if you were falling, you'd already be halfway there. Ready? Tall, lean, timber catch. There we go. Again, tall, lean, timber. Couple more. Tall, lean, catch. You can also put that hand on your thigh as you catch. Ready? Here we go. Catch. And then Let's go ahead and face front and side lateral, tiny baby steps to the other side. Face the other side. Very nice, everybody. Let's do those same moves that we did on the left side on your right side. So step forward with the back leg on the red line. By back leg, I mean the one that's furthest away from me, the front of your board. Okay, other leg touches the toe to the back. The arm that's not holding the pole goes behind you. You get into your sprinter's position. You're a sprinter. Here we go. Up, back, up, back, up, back, up. Stay in that nice mean lean. Mean lean. Come on. Pump it, pump it, pump it. Forward, back, forward, back. If you need to slow it down, that's okay. You can always do it at a slow pace. Keep that core engaged. Strong core, active hip, active shoulder. Swing or fast. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and really bend those knees. Whew. I felt that. Yes. Speed and agility get that heart rate sometimes up a little higher than normal. So feel free to take your personal breaks, slow it down, sit it down if you need to. All right, goal post with the outside arm. 3 with the knee, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stay tall as you rotate. Don't collapse. Again. 1, 2, 3. If you want to go faster, you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Your choice. 2, 3. Or sometimes maybe you just want to do 1 or 2 fast and then come back to a little more controlled pattern. Again. Good. The reason this is important is because we need to have quickness and coordination in all planes of motion. So not just forward and back like we do when we walk, not just side to side when we leap, but rotating along our axis of our spine. 1 more. All right, again, come really close to the edge of your board without stepping off. Tighten your body up in a tall line, hold your pole, lean in one piece, and then catch yourself bending that knee. Let me back my board up so you can see me on this side. All right, here we go. Tall, squeeze the buns. Lean, catch. See how I lower my center of gravity? Tall, stiff, soft. Catching you. Tall, catch. Reaction. Tall, catch. Part of it is just being afraid of getting that head forward too much. And you feel like it's going to make you fall. But you've got to remember, it's not the fall to worry about. It's the ability to catch and absorb it and then power yourself back in to good alignment. Tilt, catch, power back. Tilt, catch, power back. And the more you get yourself okay with this, and of course this is helping you be okay with it, you've got something to hold on to. You're not going to go too far, are you? But the more your brain starts to remember what to do and how it feels to catch yourself and get back, the more it will happen reactively in those real life situations that might come up. Good. 2 more. Lean, timber. 1 more. Awesome. And bring it back to the center. All right. Center my board. And then let's get centered. And let's just rock again and relax. Oh boy. Catch your breath. So much good stuff today. And I know that it was probably a little challenging for those of you that don't yet have the mobility you need in the ankles or hips, because you can't be quick if you don't have good body mechanics mobility, and strength. Okay, because it stiffens you up, and that's where we see people moving a lot slower, is where they're just rigid rather than able to be a spring and absorb. So let's go back into some of those spring moves. Learning how to absorb and lift. Absorb and lift. Good. So we did a lot with the slow down, quick up. Let's see what it feels like to do the opposite. So what we're going to do, quick down and slow up. Quick down, what does that remind you of? Falling, but getting back up. Being strong. Knowing you've got it in there. Quick and slow. Good. Fast down, slow and strong. Good job. 2 more. Last one. And relax it. Okay, wide feet. Maybe 2 and 2. We're almost there, almost ready. So let's just take one arm and shoot it up and over. And just stretch and release. Sweep the ceiling. We're going to start our cool down now with a nice fluid rock and reach. If it bothers you to let go of the poles, remember you can always just shoulder shrug it. You don't have to add the lever. The arm is the lever. All right, from here go out wide and tap your shoulder. Open your chest, cross your chest. Open, cross. Now I want you to turn your toes outward slightly, and I want you to do a little disco fever here, John Travolta style. Finger down, finger up. Push that knee in the direction of the toe. As you come down, don't round the back. Keep the sternum lifted. Good job. All right, take it to the center, toes front again. Let's start that other arm. Open and over. Toes front, body tall. Releasing tension. Stretching through the back, through the shoulder girdle, through the arms. Whew, nice deep breath. Cross the chest. Tap and open. Try to cross it and then open and stretch out. I see some of you are commenting. I hope you're still with me, because there's nothing like a good cool down. But if you have to go, I want to thank you for being here today. And know that you can catch the full workout on the 60 Up YouTube channel within a few days usually. All right, toes out on both sides. On this one, we do that little staying alive move where we go down and up, down. I like that. Staying alive, staying fit, staying 60 up. Good. Cross diagonal, arm down, arm up. Ooh, this is a good brain exercise too. Excellent. Why? Because it crosses the midline. That's always a little extra stimulation for that mind-body connection. 2 more, and then last one. And then we're going to come back to the center, put our feet on 1 and 1. Let's bow forward. Oh boy. Unhinge. Let's do a few of these. The hinge on top takes a little bit more balance and stabilization along with that stretch. Whew. 1 more. Last one. All right, step back. Make sure you bottom out first. I'm gonna grab my chair and move my board out of the way. Please grab a chair yourself, and if you prefer to stay standing, of course you can do most of these stretches standing as well. If you have water, grab a little water. We're in the home run zone. Glad you're watching, Charlene and Jen. Hope you're also joining me. So let's sit down, nice and tall. Let's start with just a shoulder shrug. The same way we began, we start our cool down. Nice shoulder rolls, head up tall. As you're rolling, think about stretching and pulling like there's an imaginary string up at the top of your head, tractioning your head upward. From here, hold it down and let's half circle roll the neck. Try to keep your shoulders pinned down. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Now we didn't do this one in the warm-up, but I'd like to do it in the cool down. We're going to do the chin retraction. So let your chin glide forward and then pull it back as far as it'll go. This is a really important exercise for the neck and upper back muscles. It's a stretch, but it's also an exercise. I like to tell people to think about doing this when they're in their car, because as you pull your chin back, your head will be grounded into the headrest of your car. So this is a great exercise to do when you're at a stop sign. Your neighbor car might think you're a little weird, but hey, to each his own. All right, hold it back. Now let's take the arms out to the side and twist. Good. I know you can't see one of my arms, but you know what I'm doing. Out, back. Now bring them forward and cross, and then open. Opposite. Still sitting nice and tall. Cross. We're kind of working down the body in our final stretch. And cool down. Big hug for being here today, by the way. All right, one more. And then we're going to hold. Hopefully you can grab the back rails of your chair and lean forward. Might depend on the kind of chair you have. Tuck your chin down and up. If you don't have a chair, you can just hold your fingers together like that. Let the chin drop down and let the chin come up. Inhale and exhale, slow and smooth. Couple more. Oh, that should feel so good across your chest and shoulders. One more. And then bring those hands to the front of the thighs. Puff the back towards the rear of your chair and lift the sternum to ceiling. Watch from the side. Puff back, lift up. Puff back, lift the sternum. Again, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Flat, roll through. Couple more times. Last one. All right, hold right here. Now take one leg out and circle that ankle. Sit tall while you're doing this. Take a deep breath. All right, other leg, bring it up and just circle that ankle. Go ahead and put that foot down. Grab the first leg, pull it towards you a little bit, and circle that hip and thigh, or the thigh in the hip. A little small stir. Good job. Sit tall, head high. Let's go ahead and put that leg down and pick up the other leg. Same thing here. Stir it around. Nice deep breaths. And then go ahead and put that leg down. Now, slide forward a little in your chair Lean in towards me. Put your weight on your bent knee and then point and flex that bottom leg. Try to keep that spine long and strong. That's it. Now pull the toe back and just hold it there. And breathe. Unhinge your hip. Slide that foot back in. Take the other one out to the front. Lean forward. Point and flex. Toe down, toe back. You got it. Almost done. Hold the toe back and lean in. Just stretch it. This is some serious athletic stretching. So hold and breathe. Gently slide that leg back in. Put your feet together. Let the legs come out. Push one across. Hold there. Keep the legs outward in that outward stretch. Good. Stay there. Just going to slow the music down. I think we could go for something a little bit calmer now. Awesome. Other side. You want to feel that stretch to the inner thigh and shoulder. Hold. Deep breaths. Sitting up, bring the knees together. Twist to the right as far as you can. Think of a barber pole. Try to twist all the way around from the head all the way to the hips. Deep breath. I know I've said it before, but typically I like to hold a nice cool down stretch for about 3 to 5 deep breaths. Twist to the other side. Use your neck, use your shoulders, twist the entire spine. Back to the center. Place the right hand on the chair. Reach up and over with the left. And hold. You can circle your wrist at the top. Deep breath. Other side. Same thing. Reach up and over. Stretching out the side, adding that little bit of wrist mobility, which is good too. And then bring it back to the center. Good job. Now inhale, let the arms come up over the head. Inhale real deep, and then as you exhale, let the fingers and the arms float back down towards your lap. Again, inhale, arms up. Fill up those lungs. Exhale, melt them down like rain coming down to the ground. Again, inhale up. Exhale, flutter down. One more time. Inhale up, lift those lungs, fill them up, exhale down. Now keep them low. And from here, just let them flow side to side. Almost like a pendulum swinging. You can allow your body to move a little bit with it. Down and over. Imagine you're moving through water. Slow and flow of your breath. Exhale and inhale. 4 more. Gentle sway. 2 more times. Hear your breath. Last one. Now hands to thighs, one arm, bowling arm. Let it just come forward and back, loose and light. Other hand resting on your thigh. Breathe. Switch arms. Let that weight of the arm traction the shoulder. Excellent. Hands to the thighs. All right, last time, back rolls, my favorite. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more and we're done. One and done. Now for a quick second, just think about how much you accomplished today. If you pushed yourself, feel good about it. If you pushed yourself a little too hard, then take a day and do a lighter workout until you feel that energy that you build from a nice, strong workout. Remember, recovery is as important as the work. But I'm hoping that you all found this helpful and that you'll remember to do a few of those quick step drills or walk the line drills during the day on your own. All right, guys, let me check in and see who else is here. And again, I want to just thank you so much for joining me. Chad and Liddy. Oh, wow. Thank you for telling me it's a great class. It helps me know how to gear my future workouts. Next week is going to be our Turkey Blaster workout. Why? Because it's the day before Thanksgiving. And what do we need to do is pay it forward. So we're going to do some high energy work that keeps our heart rate up and burns a lot of calories. That way you don't have to feel guilty about that whipped cream on the pumpkin pie. Anyways, if you don't make it, please have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I'll see you here next week. Same time, same station. Thank you too, you guys. It's so great to have you in class, Mona. All right, I'm signing off. Thanks again. Kathy Stevens, Wellness Wednesday, 60 up.